Knick-Knack's Corner. I'm Nick, wearing my wizard robe in corner. Today, we're going to talk to you about Cold Storage by David Koepp. I hope I pronounced that correctly. This book blows us out of the water right off the bat, and it doesn't let up. Even when stuff is not really happening, David has an amazing way of keeping the tension up and making you enthralled in the story. The story shows us a danger right off the bat about the fungus that wreaks havoc on a little town in Australia. And it shows us the stakes right off the bat, and it really sets the tone for what's about to come next in the book. And I really love how he wrote it and how quick of a read it was. We follow a few different people through this story, and they are all introduced together as we move along. We follow mainly Tea Cake, a guy who works in a storage facility that has changed hands a couple times since it was a military government facility. And the military storage was like 100 and some feet underground, and the security that works in the storage, Tea Cake and Naomi, end up hearing an alarm that goes off underground and investigate to find out what it is. The issue is that it's the fungus, and they're going into trouble. Tea Cake is a criminal who is trying to make his way as a productive member of society, and after his stint in jail, and he's trying to prove his worth not only to his boss but also to Naomi, whom he has a huge crush on. The story moves along quickly, like I said before. It is a fantastic tale, and I think you should pick it up. This book was written in a way that made you devour and turn every page without wanting to stop. It has a fantastic plot that made you care for the characters, which I thought was awesome. And I'm not a sciencey person, but he uses a lot of science in here, mostly the elements table, stuff like that. And I had to look up some stuff to try and see if it was true, and some of it was. I'm not that great in science, so I would love to hear your opinion on how far-fetched this was, and I feel like it is, but I don't know for sure. But there was definitely an element of entertainment that cannot be denied, and it's very enjoyable, and it is a smart thriller that keeps you hooked and entertained until the very last page, and I love this book big time. You can suspend your ability for disbelief. This book is a sci-fi ride that leads to an extinction event that could escalate and destroy the entire of humanity. And it is one entertaining hell of a ride. And it's extremely fast-paced. Like, it took me like 7 hours, I think, to do the whole thing. Less, probably. And even in moments of normality, we have a sense of urgency. And the book is just so fast-paced, it's worth the read. And, like, you would not be sad about picking this up. It was just a fun ride, and if you're looking for entertainment, look no further. David here is a screenwriter of Jurassic Park, Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, Panic Room, and War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. And it shows that he knows how to write a story that moves fast-paced, because this book reads like a movie. And I am engaged and I care about the characters. I care about what's happening next. It made me want to keep turning the page and never put it down. And when you get a book like that, you know you've struck gold. And I think that'll be in our next section here about the goal. I would say David definitely met his goal of writing this book. It's extremely entertaining, and he didn't leave anything hanging. Everything was answered, and in all honesty, it made me want more. It made me want the book to have a second part to it where this stuff actually takes over the world. I would love to see that happen. But he didn't, and it was just so good, and to me, that means he achieved his goal, and that sounds like success to me. I would say this book is recommended for anyone who enjoyed Jurassic Park, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, Panic Room, War of the Worlds. It's sort of like the movie Contagion meets The Last of Us, with that sort of urgency of ending the world with the fungus and hazmat suits and the whole deal. And it's just such a fun, fast book. I would recommend this to anyone who just wants to be able to pick up a book for a couple days and then put it down and be done with it. Because that's what this book is. And if you're looking for entertainment, look no further, because this book gives you all the entertainment you want. It is just a fast ride, and if you disagree with me, let me know. I would love to hear about that, because I just found his writing to be refreshing and fun. And it's not often you read a book that's written the way a movie is, and it really shows and is really amazing, and I'm so happy I read this. So in conclusion, this book gets 5 stars from me. Easy. It's entertainment value, fast-paced style, and it's an easy accessible writing style. It has just enough science in it to make you think it's smart and to enjoy what it's saying. It's also a sci-fi book, so I mean, like, sci-fi thriller. Expect fast-paced moving story that you're beaten against the clock. And I think most people would find this a fun, worthwhile read. Even if you're not a huge fan of sci-fi or thrillers, I think this one would definitely keep you entertained and excited into the last page. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you for coming to the corner. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll put all my Goodreads, Instagram, and Tumblr down below. And thank you very much for coming by. Have a wonderful day. Bye.